Hello Cougars, I'm student meteorologist William Van Eck bringing you your Keancast for the week. Now we have some current headlines to talk about. We have the calm before the storm, gobble gobble, otherwise known as Turkey Day, and then we have the will chill, or should I say the wind chill. That's going to be an issue as the week progresses. But first things first, let's take a look at the average temperature for the week so far. We had about 52 degrees for the high, pretty comfortable, pretty warm. Then a little bit of on the colder side, about 38 degrees for the low. So it's been a little cold out there in the evenings, but we've also had some record highs and lows. That's been something to talk about. In 1985, we had a high of 76 degrees, so it was pretty warm. Plus, we had in 1933 about 15 degrees. So it was a pretty windy, cold day there. I'm glad it's not anytime soon. But we still had some rainfall. Back in 1988, we had about 2.99 inches of rain. Then also some snow, set back in 1955 at 2.1 inches of snowfall. So we've had a little bit of rain and snow for both of the times this month, but we see what happens for this week. Now, as we go on to the highs, you notice there's a 40 degrees over the northeast, and then we also have a little bit of a chilly side, about 40 degrees on the northwest, and then 50 degrees in the Midwest. So it's been pretty comfortable throughout the country. But as we go on to the morning lows, we've had 40 degrees again in the northeast, 60 degrees down in Miami, which has been a little colder than normal, and a whopping 20 cold degrees over the Denver area, and then a cold 30 degrees over the northwest. So it's been a little colder in some parts of the country in the morning. It makes it a little hard to get up. But now, the reasons for having the colder weather coming in, you see we have this little high warm front that's sitting down to the south of us. And what the high front is doing is keeping the warm air placed to the south, and it's bringing down the cold air from the north from Canada. So with that cold air coming through, it's going to bring a chance of some precipitation and some windy conditions and some colder conditions. So be leery of going outside without a jacket because it's going to be a little comfortably cold out there. So make sure to bundle up and be prepared. Now, for the past Thanksgivings, you might be wondering, what has happened in the past. Well, we had a colder one back in 2002, about 36 degrees. We've also had some warm ones set back in 2004, about 66 degrees. So it's been pretty comfortable. But then we had a whopping 50 degrees in 2005, which has also brought some rain and snow to the picture. So this forecast for Thanksgiving, not going to get there yet, but it'd be interesting to see how it plays out. Now, as we go on to your Thanksgiving Eve, about what the conditions you could expect as you travel around the state, it's going to be a comfortable 50 degrees, partly cloudy. So as you're moving around, there shouldn't be no traffic conditions that's going to be being placed on the weather. It's going to be mostly just traffic in general. Now, for your Thanksgiving Day forecast, is what we really want to know about. It's going to be about partly cloudy, about 51 degrees, and it's going to be a pretty nice day for the most part. So if you're going to see the parade, you don't have to bundle up too much and just be prepared for the standing for long hours. Now, for your weather classroom, we're going to talk about the wind chill. Now, what the wind chill is, it's a measure of increased wind speeds which causes accelerated heat loss from exposed skin. So in other words, if you're outside and the air temperature is about 40 degrees, the wind chill is about 5 miles per hour, it can make the wind chill as cold, make it feel like 36 degrees. So it'd be a little bit cooler. So if you're not wearing any gloves or any kind of hats, you might be a little chilly outside, and you also have this chance of getting frostbite. Now, if you want to learn more about Keancast, you can visit hurry.keen.edu, and on the left-hand side of the column, click on the Keancast logo to get your updated weather forecast plus your 7-day forecast for the week. Now, as we go on to what the week is going to bring for us, the weekend looks pretty nice, the mid-40s, low 30 degrees, but we do have a chance of some rain or snow on Saturday evening to Sunday morning. Now, the snow might only be flurries, so don't get too excited yet. It's just going to be a little bit. But then for the second half of the week, it's going to be pretty comfortable. Mid-40s to get to the low 50 degrees, and about in the mid-30s again. So it's going to be pretty comfortable as we go on. So if you're going to be heading out for your traveling, like I said, it's going to be some nice weather. And it shouldn't be anything to really worry about for the most part. And I'm student meteorologist William Van Eck. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone.